Today, soybeans rallied. The possible uptick in that Chinese demand really got some buyers to step up and rally that market. It was up double digits for quite a while today, but it seemed to have stalled out, and a couple of the profit takers stepped in and sold it all the way back down. The market kind of shrugged off the increase in Brazil production, and the buyers just, really pushed it up right out of the box. It was kind of an interesting day today, just showing how thin the market really is. But after that, the market today ended up only up like about 2.5 cents. And we don't really expect much more in fundamental news before the end of the year. So we're expecting there's going to be a lot more volatility back and forth. And of course, unless the U.S.-China trade deal starts to make some strides, that would definitely add to the market fray, shall I say, and really give the market something to trade for. But at this point right now, everyone's just posturing as we work into the last 2 weeks of the year. Corn also firmed up. The exports were way above that 2017 number, which is kind of interesting because quietly corn has had just great exports all year, but we've had such huge production and yield for this year that makes it kind of really difficult to notice. But the shipments really went to various destinations in the Far East, and actually the number is 4 times the size of 2017. That's a real significant number, and today the market was up about 3.5, 4 cents, but just could not hang on at all. But we really needed that number to keep the markets where they were. I think that we're just going to get some gyrations back and forth and kind of like a sideways move. So when you look at how big the carryout's going to be this year, it's kind of difficult unless we get some serious exports to get going, or even if there's an uptick in domestic demand. Now, wheat was higher as well. That Aussie production number came out today, and it's been the lowest since 2008. And I think it was from 2006 to 2008 the lowest production that they have there. So the real numbers came out, and it really gave wheat a shot in the arm in spite of all the bearish news that there is. But the futures were still showing a lot of strength. Interestingly enough, there was some sell-off a little bit as corn and wheat started to sell off, but wheat firmed back up here towards the close and kind of ended up closer to its high, which is kind of a surprise. But traders are still kind of scratching their head. But they know that what's been happening is wheat's just been playing the back and forth game, and one day it's up, the next day it's down, and you can kind of count on that for the last number of weeks. So with today being up, who knows, if we expect a down day tomorrow, then you're going to see that there's just going to be this up and down movement, that kind of volatility. The ranges are relatively small, and I expect it to work that way for the next couple of weeks unless something else comes in. We're watching the stock market as well. Oil, even the U.S. dollar index has been pretty strong, so it's really holding in check a lot of the commodities really across the board. But let's watch out the next 2 weeks. There could be a surprise.